Aloha, my name is Greg Takayama. I'm the representative for District 34, that's Pearl City, in the Hawaii State House of Representatives. Thank you so much for joining me as we celebrate Older Americans Month here in the state of Hawaii. Every May, the Federal Administration for Community Living leads our nation's observance of Older Americans Month. The theme for this year is Communities of Strength. Older adults have built resilience and strength through their lives, their successes, failures, joys, and difficulties. Their stories and contributions help to support and inspire many others. This Older Americans Month, we will celebrate the strength of older adults and the aging network, with special emphasis on the power of connection and engagement in building stronger communities. There are so many things we can all do to nurture ourselves, reinforce our strength, and continue to thrive by learning from our seniors. Connecting with others is one of the most important. It plays a vital role in our health and well-being and in that of our communities. From finding joy in small things and sharing our stories, to looking at the big picture and giving to others, join us in promoting the ways we are connected and strong. Every year, our great state of Hawaii has a big celebration for Older Americans Month. Each of our 4 counties, Hawaii, Maui, Kauai, and Honolulu, ask for nominations from the public for outstanding kupuna, and a man and woman are chosen from each county out of all the nominations. These nominees are chosen on the basis of their contributions to their communities. And even though this year we cannot celebrate in person, we are recognizing them through the following video contributions from each county. To begin our celebration, I have the honor of introducing Father John Tomoso from Maui, who will now offer an invocation and blessing.
Good and gracious God, you who give us the gift of life and love and the wisdom that comes with many years of life, we thank you for bringing us here today. We celebrate our kupuna. We are deeply and profoundly thankful that in them you have made manifest your gifts that inspire and strengthen us. We celebrate with them our communities of strength. Nā kaiaulu o kaikaika. We ask you, me ka ha'a humbly, to bless them and us and all the generations of our ohana, our family. We pray that you give us resilience and strength as you have given them our kupuna, that we might continue to build communities and families and caring for one another. Good and gracious God, as you have blessed the lives of these kupuna through their successes and joys, their accomplishments and delights, bless our joy and delight. In the spirit of the stories and contributions shared with us, let us, in your mercy, grace, and love, with joy and delight, support them and help to inspire others, even as younger generations are now allowing us to have your gifts manifest around us. Increase our love for one another. Aloha kekahi i kekahi, as we celebrate our kupuna with dignity and peace. Give us peace now and forever. May you, who are all-wise and all-knowing and all-loving, bless us and fill us and strengthen us. Send us forth in the way, your way of love and peace. Me mākou e kala nei I ka po'i I lawe hala I ka mākou. E ho'opakele no nai ia mākou i ka ino. No ka mea, nou ke aupuni, a me ka mana, a me ka ho'onani ia a mauloa aku. Amene.
Mahalo, Father John. Now, as a special treat, as part of our video celebration this year, the Kaimuki Christian School will perform 3 musical numbers for us. The first, Hawaii Ponoi. Mahalo to the Kaimuki Christian School. I would now like to introduce a special guest, Governor David Ige. He has made the following proclamation for Older Americans Month. Governor Ige.
Aloha. Every May, we pay tribute to older Americans in Hawaii and across the nation. Older Americans play a key role in connecting our past to our present, and their stories and wisdom serve as life lessons for the future. Through their strength and resilience, we find inspiration and connection to bring friends and families together and build up our community. For these reasons, our kupuna truly are Hawaii's greatest treasures. Today, it is my honor to recognize 8 individuals selected by each county for their exceptional contributions to their community and for sharing their mana'o with the rest of us. From the County of Hawaii, Mr. Wayne Kawachi and Miss Ann Kuamo'o Kawakai. From the County of Maui, Mrs. Mary Trotto and Mr. Robert Carroll. From the City and County of Honolulu, Mr. Hugh Nash Keel and Ms. Rose Leong. From the County of Kauai, Ms. Yoshiko Dimples Kano and Mr. Russell Maeda. On behalf of the State of Hawaii, congratulations to all the 2021 Hawaii Outstanding Older American Awards honorees. I wish all of you richness in health and happiness for many years ahead. Mahalo and aloha.
Mahalo, Governor Ige. Now, before we move on to the main part of our program, which is actually meeting our honorees, I'd like to say that I've had the honor now of hosting this annual program for several years, and I, every year, am in awe of the contributions and achievements of our honorees. They truly show that far from being burdens on our society, our kupuna uplift our communities, each and every one. Now, to move on to recognizing the outstanding Older Americans winners from the County of Kauai, Dimples Kano and Russell Maeda. Yoshiko Dimples Kano has the true heart of a servant, a public servant. She has devoted many years to serving the Kauai community in several capacities. Dimples has a great passion for helping raise up leaders, especially women leaders, and for helping the homeless and food insecure members of our community, as evidenced by her extensive involvement in the Kanta Club of Kauai for 50 years, the Kauai Salvation Army, of which she has been deemed a lifetime member of the advisory board, and the Kauai United Way for several decades. In 2011, the Kauai Museum recognized Dimples as a living treasure for her extensive community leadership and volunteerism. Our other Kauai nominee, Russell Maeda, is a humble and giving person, a true leader motivated by making a difference in his community. Since 2014, he served as treasurer of the Kauai Veterans Council. Russell has been chairman of the Kauai Veterans Day Parade for several years. His volunteer work goes well beyond working with his fellow veterans. He has served as president, secretary, and chaplain for the Kauai Association of the United Church of Christ and currently serves as its treasurer. He's also chair of the Board of Trustees for the Lehui Christian Church. Russell served as a member of the Kiwanis for several decades. The Kiwanis Club oversees the key clubs for Kauai and Kapa'a high schools. Ladies and gentlemen, our Kauai recipients.
Aloha, this is Mayor Derek Kawakami, and I'm proud to recognize Older Americans Month and our outstanding Older American nominees for Kauai. This year's theme is Communities of Strength, and there's no question that we've all been challenged incredibly this past year. But like William Shakespeare once said, sweet are the uses of adversity. In difficult times, I often remember these words because it was what my grandfather would say time to time and time again. This past year, our community has truly shown its strength, and we continue to build resilience as we navigate through this pandemic. But strength is shown in many different ways, and we've seen the greatest strength shown in our kupuna, especially this past year. Mahalo to all of you who have been there to support each other and all of us. You continue to inspire me in the ways you give back to our community and in your unwavering dedication to serve others before yourselves. Because of you and your efforts, our community has been one of the safest places in the world. And it's through your spirit, volunteerism, and work in our community that we have been able to overcome the daily and unprecedented challenges of this difficult year. Because of the path you've paved for us, we're able to mentor, protect, and care for our keiki and the generations to come. I'm inspired by your strength, your love, and your aloha for Kauai and our people. And on behalf of the County of Kauai, I am honored to announce this year's Kauai representatives, Auntie Yoshiko Dimples Kano and Uncle Russell Maeda. Both Dimples and Russell have devoted many, many years serving our Kauai community. We are so proud of them and all of our 2021 outstanding Older American nominees.
Oh, Auntie Shirley. I love you folks so much. Hey, Uncle Norman. I cannot wait to see you folks, yeah. Congratulations, and
Thank you very much.
thank you so very much for all that you do for our community.
Thank
Yeah, we appreciate it. Absolutely. It's an honor. Thank you so much.
We're so grateful for you and for the example that you set for us all, and for helping us to learn how to share and care and be good to everybody. So
Yes.
we're so thankful.
Well, congratulations, Uncle. My dad is probably laughing. Look at this guy. How does he win an award like that? Yeah. Hey, I want to thank you for being a great friend to my dad. You know that it means the world to me.
Congratulations to Dimples and Russell, and mahalo to Mayor Kawakami for helping honor them. The two winners from Maui County are Mary Trotto and Robert Carroll, also known as Bob Carroll. Dr. Mary Trotto of Kihei, Maui is a very influential icon in South Kihei. She's been nominated for her incredible energy and her dedication to helping others. Mary, for over 2 decades, has been an integral leader for Hale Kaukau at St. Teresa Church. Every month, she puts in at least 180 hours. That's more than a full-time job, volunteering to help feed over 150 individuals each and every night, 365 days a year. They also prepare and deliver meals to 80 homebound individuals nightly. For over a decade, Mary has been volunteering with the organization South Maui Volunteers. She puts in time tracking homeless issues for Kihei Community Association and monitoring the safety of Kalama Park and Kalama Park with the Kalama Park Action Team. And by the way, she's a marathon runner. Bob Carroll from Hana Maui is being nominated for the Time, Talent, and Wisdom he has contributed to the community across Maui County and throughout the state of Hawaii. In his hometown in East Maui, Bob has been committed to representing the needs of fellow Hana residents and preserving the history of the historic town. For over 4 decades, he's been a consultant volunteer for Hana Community Consultants. As a person with a disability himself, Bob is a passionate advocate for others with disabilities as well as troubled juveniles. Although retired, the former Maui Community Council member continues to tirelessly work alongside his fellow Hana residents and represents the voice of his Maui community. Ladies and gentlemen, our recipients from Maui County.
Aloha, my name is Adele Rugg. I have known Mary for many years. I've lived in Kihei for over 30 years, and I have to say that Mary's name has always been known to me. She has been the organizer of the fundraiser for Hale Kaukau for many years and raised, I'm going to say, probably almost $1 million over the years for the Hale Kaukau, the organization that feeds people in need, no questions asked, 365 days a year. You can come to their window and you will be fed. The Outstanding Older Americans logo and theme this year is Communities in Strength, and Mary Trotto exemplifies the community and the strength in the community in all that she has done in all the years. So it's a very, I am so honored to nominate her to be an outstanding older American for the county of Maui. I would describe Mary Trotto as power and strength.
My full name is Dr. Mary Trotto. There is a certain inner peace that comes with volunteering. It's a tremendous help for stress and relaxation, and really boosts people's immune system. And especially in this climate, we need that kind of energy boost. And I think people find that when they volunteer. The first pandemic hit, we went into lockdown back in late March. We reassessed what we were doing at the kitchen. We tried to figure out a way to keep our volunteers safe, our people that came to the kitchen safe. We had to change different things. We put a big table up in front of the kitchen window. We changed the way we seat the individuals, how they get online. We have masks for all the volunteers, and gloves, and all the people who come to the kitchen. They get a mask if they don't have one. So, so many people are out of work, and we became a society with a lot of people who were food insecure. It was just amazing how everyone stepped up to try to make sure everyone on this island got fed. You just had a sense of community, and in fact, that was one of the first things that I did. I found out somebody mentioned about Hale Kau. At that time I didn't know anything about it, and I went over to the kitchen, and Maria Osaki at that time was the program. She was the program director, the cook, and the cook, head bottle washer, and everything. She did everything herself, and I said, can I help? And she said, put on that apron, wash your hands, and do this. And that was how it got started. And I realized that there were so many things to be done on this island that could be done by helping and volunteering. And I also work with the South Maui volunteers, which up until the pandemic, we used to go every Monday and pull out invasive species on the beaches and work on the dunes and dune restoration with Liz and Bob Richardson. Well, I think the impact is unbelievable, especially on an island like Maui, because we have so many nonprofits and organizations that are volunteering, that so many things can get done, so many services, so many people can be treated, and so many things can be done that don't cost the county a lot of money. And that, to me, is very important. Plus, it gives the people who volunteer a sense of place, that they belong to this island. I'm very humbled by just being nominated, really. I didn't know about it. And when I got the phone call the other day, I was like, oh, what? I just try to do the best I can for people, and I think most of the people who volunteer feel the same way.
My name is Yukile Sugimura. 3 words I would use to describe Bob Carroll is humble, generous, and innovative. So I nominated him because of his perseverance, because of the work I saw him do as a council member, as a fellow council member. And for this award, even if he was over 60 years old as a council member, he would come to work every day. He would drive in from Hana often, and even if many of you may not know, but he's in a wheelchair from an accident that happened to him many, many years ago through a work accident. But he never paused in the work that he had to do for the community, and he was always there. He used his time in the council to help the community. And what did he do? He did something that nobody else has ever done for Hana. He brought an affordable housing project to Hana because of the need for the community. They were saying that they needed more housing. He also saw that, as you know, water is life, right? And many years ago, I want to say maybe 10 years ago, 15 years ago, he saw that. And he basically got the Waikamoi stream, which was falling apart, to find, I think it would require federal, state, county funding to bring back Waikamoi stream so that it's a really important water source for us, for upcountry. But he had the vision to do that. He's done a lot. He's very innovative, and he made things happen as a council member when he heard the cries of the community. That takes talent. And even at his age, I hope he doesn't get mad for me to say that, but he's amazing.
My name is Robert Carroll. Well, we lived on the hospital grounds, and so I had a lot to do with over there, helping, because there was just nobody there. That's how I got my sort of my toe wet in doing community service. And we had a preschool over here, just started. And then we had the Title I program. They drafted me on that. They needed board member. And that was really enlightening because I got to go to every school. And that really got me into not only school and education, but into government too. And from there, we jumped into the Maui County Council. The pandemic, the problems have been huge. It is unbelievably difficult. That's one reason my daughter is working so hard, taking food to seniors that can't get out. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. For the organizations I'm with, Maui Adult Daycare, I'm president of Hana Maui Trust, Halihuli Mamo, our senior one over here, Disabled People, a committee. It's just almost impossible under the guidelines they have, so we have to use every communication thing available. We have so many people out there, but still yet there's so far to go to try to get the people that really need help, get the help. When you see people that you've helped in any way getting funding for a project, individuals, every small thing and every big thing, you would see people that go, wow, now I can do this. Yeah, now I'm going to be all right. That just goes straight to the heart. And that's what keeps you going. That's why we have so many volunteers in Hawaii. It's just a sheer joy of seeing people thrive. And that's what keeps them going, and that's what keeps them coming back. Seeing people happy because you've done something to improve their lives. I would hope to some way motivate them to get out in their communities and do what they can and make a difference.
I would now like to turn it over once again to the singers of the Kauai Christian School. They will now perform a rendition of Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Mahalo once again to the Kamiki Christian School. You know, it's so wonderful to hear those young voices honor our kupuna in our community. It's something that's really touching and heartwarming and only in Hawaii. Now, our two winners from the Big Island, Hawaii County, are Annie Kuamo'o Ka'okai and Wayne Kawachi. Annie Kuamo'o Ka'okai joined the Pahoa Nutrition Congregate Program back several decades ago. As a nutrition member, she's a key volunteer at Pahoa Nutrition. She's very active in helping serve meals and working in the kitchen. She's been a president of Pahoa Nutrition for the past 3 years. Annie goes far beyond the call of duty as a volunteer at the Nutrition Center, and she's always thinking of what she can make and share with seniors at her nutrition site. I heard, by the way, that her made-from-scratch cakes are something to behold. She volunteers Monday through Friday, 6 hours a day, and maybe even more hours just to assist with food distribution. She says that volunteer work is fun and keeps her active, which keeps her young at heart. She loves to give back and gets excited when the people picking up their bags are so happy and smiling, enjoying her cakes. Knowing that she helps others, she makes sure that no one goes hungry, and sharing and caring is her passion. Annie has also worked with the Retired Senior Volunteer Program as a volunteer. Annie would assist with fundraising, library work, ho'oponopono, mediation, and various special projects. She's logged over 4,500 hours of volunteer service with no sign of stopping. She embodies the Hawaiian phrase, kokua aku, kokua mai, give help, get help. Her vitality and continued volunteer service allows her to share her lifetime of talent, experiences, skill, and hobbies with her community. By helping her community, she has stayed physically active and established important social connections. Our next honoree, Wayne Kawachi, has a superpower, an ability to see community needs and find a way to meet them. It's truly incredible what he, along with his network of volunteers, have been able to accomplish for the people of Ka'u. Wayne is a founding board member and current president of the local nonprofit Okau Kakao, Okau Kako, which has been serving the community since 2006. Wayne has been the organization's president for over a decade. He's a retired commercial fisherman and has personally donated many thousands of pounds of fresh fish to local kupuna, which he himself caught and cleaned, including over 600 pounds just recently. Since March of 2020, 100% of his catch has been donated to Ka'u seniors throughout the area. In a community like theirs, with limited grocery shopping and transportation, this kind of direct assistance is crucial to the health and well-being of Ka'u. For his incredible energy and deep sense of community, Wayne Kawachi will always be considered outstanding to Ka'u's seniors. His positive attitude and can-do spirit are a big part of why he is such a great community leader. Ka'u is lucky to have him. And now, ladies and gentlemen, our recipients from Hawaii County.
First of all, it is a national recognition, so it comes down from the national level. And the Older Americans Act is a very ingenious, I think, law and how it sets up. And that's what, because of its structure, it has given the aging network its strength, and it has survived all these years. So this award is important because it recognizes the value that our kupuna have, right? There's a lot of things that you can go to school, learn out of a book and everything, but there are some things that you only learn through experience, right? And some of it is successes, failures, just like in building those communities of strength. It's sharing those successes, sharing that knowledge, that if we don't acknowledge them and we don't take the opportunity to sit with them, then that knowledge can disappear, right? And so we're trying to preserve the knowledge that they have.
The Outstanding Older American Luncheon has been a month, is recognized and has been celebrated here in the County of Hawaii for 53 years. So this is our 53rd year of the Older American Award. So we always give the award to an outstanding elder in our community for all that they do. One of the most important things when our elders retire, we understand that research tells us that socialization is really important. Volunteerism is one of the building blocks of keeping our elders healthy. And so this award goes toward recognizing those outstanding volunteers that keep our elders healthy and productive in our community.
It is my privilege as Executive on Aging for Hawaii County to welcome and to thank you for joining us today for our 2021 Older Americans Month Recognition and Awards Ceremony. As we were shut down last year due to the onset of the COVID-19 pandemic, we are excited that this year, under limited and controlled conditions, we are able to recognize our male and female honorees this year. Although we may be recognizing just 2 honorees today, we want to emphasize that they represent the core of what makes all our kupuna in Hawaii County outstanding. Every May, the Administration for Community Living leads our nation's observance of Older Americans Month. The theme of 2021 is Communities of Strength. In building strong communities, the power to connect and to engage play key roles in keeping communities strong. Our kupuna have built resilience and strength over their lives through their successes, their failures, joys, and difficulties. Their stories, wisdom, experiences, and contributions continue to provide the foundation and inspiration that is necessary in building and maintaining communities of strength. This month, we celebrate the strength of our kupuna and the Aging Network, from finding joy in small things to looking at the big picture. We recognize their resilience that inspires and reinforces our communities. Today, we have that opportunity to acknowledge their contributions and continue to make their communities thrive. Today, we are proud to introduce to you our 2021 male and female outstanding honorees for Hawaii County. Presenting the awards today is the Mayor of Hawaii County, the Honorable Mitch Roth.
Aloha. It's my honor and privilege to recognize Wayne Kawachi and Annie Kumo'o Kauai. I'm being selected to receive this year's Outstanding Older Americans Award on behalf of the County of Hawaii. For the past 53 years, our county has had the opportunity to present this prestigious award to outstanding kupuna in our community. But this year is a little bit different and a little bit more special. The theme of this year's award is Communities of Strength. And I think that if there's anything that this past year has taught us, it's that our kupuna are stronger than ever. Throughout COVID, folks 65 years and older were branded as the most vulnerable. But in my experience, our kupuna were the most resilient. That is because we are from a culture, an island, that understands the connection between our keiki and our kupuna, and the values they bring to each of our lives. Although this was a very different year, and one that had limited abilities to work with the communities, Wayne and Annie found ways to help their communities thrive, even if from a distance. Whether it be by securing funding for nonprofits, cleaning up and beautifying cemeteries, or ensuring our kupuna maintained the proper nutrition through the pandemic, they have found creative ways to continue their service to the communities that they love and they served. There's so much more that can be said about this year's Outstanding Older Americans, but nothing I could say could express the gratitude our county feels for both Annie and Wayne for their outstanding work. So with that I say, mahalo. Mahalo for your continuing to serve our communities and give back your time, talents, and energies to ensure that our island continues to thrive through this pandemic and beyond. We are stronger because of you. Thank you.
Our female honoree for 2021 is Annie Kumo'o Kauai from Puna. At 76, Annie embodies the Hawaiian phrase, kokua ako, kokua mai, give, help, get help. Annie grew up on Pohiki Beach. She remembers waking up at 3 a.m., getting into a canoe with her dad and sister and catching fish, then arriving back on the landing before sunrise and then off to school. That was hard work, but I miss it, says Annie. Because of her love for hard work, Annie volunteers 5 days a week to assist with food distributions. When she is not out distributing at the locations, she is at the food basket warehouse packing and shelving items received from local stores in Hilo. Annie is consistently reliable, and her efforts as a volunteer has been a positive influence on countless families in her district that she serves. Her vitality and continued volunteer service allowed her to share her lifetime of talent, experience, skill, and hobbies with her community. By engaging with her community, she has not only stayed physically active, but is helping her community be a community of strength. Annie Kuomo Kauai from Puna, our 2021 Outstanding Older American Female.
During all her years, even back when I was little, I can only remember her just working and going every single day, doing whatever she can to contribute to the communities and bring success for people who may not have it right now. So I love you, Tutu. Please continue doing your hard work, and please take care of your body.
Annie, on behalf of the County of Hawaii, this is for you. Thank you so much for all you do.
Our male honoree from Kauai is Wayne Kawachi. At age 74, Wayne Kawachi's superpower is the ability to see a community need and find a way to get it done. It is truly incredible what he, along with his network of volunteers, have been able to accomplish for the people of Kauai. Some of those accomplishments include walking 100 miles from Pauilo to Nalehu to raise funds for the Nalehu Senior Housing Project. He is also active in volunteering in the community food distributions throughout the district to ensure that kupuna receive the resources needed for their well-being. Wayne's incredible energy and deep sense of community really echoes the theme that makes a community of strength. Wayne has a dream. His dream project is that one day there will be a dialysis center in the Kauai district. Because of his positive attitude and can-do spirit, it may be the catalyst to make that dream come true. The District of Kauai is blessed to have Wayne Kawauchi as their 2021 Outstanding Male honoree.
I'm really proud of what he's accomplished in his life. He's been a wonderful father to our beautiful children and a wonderful grandfather, and now he's spreading his love into the community.
Of all our classmates, I think he's the only one that's really doing things for the elderly at his age. And at his age, he's still going fishing and distributing his fish to them, to the elderly. He works hard for it. For the community, he helps Pahala and Nalehu.
He really is very selfless and very committed to the community. Everybody knows him. They know he's approachable, and he's just a regular guy. I'm very proud of you, and so is your family.
On behalf of the County of Hawaii, I'm very pleased to give you this award for Outstanding Older American. I also have a couple of other medals from the County Office of Aging. Put that on, and we have one also from the State Office of Aging for Outstanding Older American. Thank you for everything you do in making our community a better place. Thank you. So today we were giving some awards out to some amazing senior citizens, kupuna from our island, that really help our island thrive and succeed by giving back and really showing what our island is made of. Our kupuna really set the stage for us. They are the role models for us. And too often times, with our kupuna and others, we forget to say thank you. And if it wasn't for them, none of us would be in the places that we're in. If it wasn't for the lessons that they've taught us, we'd be in a lot of trouble. When I was younger, I dropped out of high school. And it was someone who was older in my life that told me that whatever the human mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. The other thing I think that I learned from my kupuna was it's always better to leave something better than the way you found it. They're leaving Hawaii a better place by getting out there and being the role models of how we should treat people with aloha.
It's interesting that in the course of the pandemic, we found out that our kupuna are pretty savvy. They find ways to keep communicating. Of course, there are some that are isolated, and so we've been trying to deal with that isolation. But we found that seniors, at least in our experience, is that they're an easy group to work with, and because of their longevity and the knowledge and the experiences that they have, on the whole, the majority of them, if you say, well, we need to do this, we need to stay home, we need to curtail some of our activities, we found that they've responded very well, and that they adjust. I think they adjust a lot more than the younger generation because of those experiences that they've had in their years, and so I think it's given them a more opportunity to adjust well and accept, because they've experienced more, right? In my life, I have truly found that what the Bible says, we call it the fifth commandment, but it says, honor your father and your mother, that thy days may be long upon the land which the Lord your God gives you. I found that to be really true, that there is wisdom in us in honoring them, our elders, our kupunas, because they do have wisdom. And when we acknowledge them and respect them and are able to receive that knowledge and wisdom, I truly believe that our lives will be happier and that we'll have longer lives because we'll be happier because we respected them and gave them the respect that they deserve. Because if it wasn't for them, we would not be here today.
Congratulations to Annie and Wayne. Now, something Mayor Roth said was really striking. He mentioned the fact that during this pandemic, many of our kupuna aren't just surviving, they're helping their communities thrive during this pandemic, truly building communities of strength. Now, the winners from Honolulu County are Rose Leong and Hugh Nash Keel. Rose Leong spent her entire career working as a teacher in the Hawaii Department of Education. She's kept herself busy doing what she enjoys, volunteering. Since 2016, Rose has been a volunteer with Ohana 100, the Daniel Akaka Family Foundation, whom incidentally she first met as a fellow teacher at Eva Beach Elementary School. She enjoys reading to the youngsters who call her Auntie Rose and particularly enjoys Head Start classes. She always looks forward to the warm greetings from the children who enjoy hearing her read and interact with them. She sees how reading these stories helps them use their imagination and makes learning fun. Through her volunteering, she has found tremendous fulfillment and joy in her life. Our other honoree, Hugh Nash Keel, began his career in the Army. After 18 years with Tripler Army Medical Center, Nash decided it was time for retirement. His meaning of retirement meant seeking out new ways to continue to help the vulnerable population and do all he could to prevent their exploitation, mistreatment, and abuse. The Office on Aging met his desire to protect and serve. In 2019, this Windward community resident began volunteering with the Hawaii Long-Term Care Ombudsman Program, serving as a certified ombudsman, making weekly visits to a nearby nursing home where he serves as a resident advocate and provides information at community events in his Windward, Oahu neighborhood. During the pandemic, he joined the Senior Medicare Patrol Program and completed several professional development opportunities. These opportunities led to his participation in a professionally produced informational video to raise awareness of Medicare scams. This video, I'm sure you've seen it, has aired on several local TV stations. Ladies and gentlemen, the recipients for the City and County of Honolulu.
Aloha. You know, I'm truly honored to join all of you as we observe Older Americans Month, celebrated every May here in the United States. And here in Hawaii, it's no secret how valuable our kupuna are. They are a truly vital part of our community, rich in knowledge and in their life experiences. Their service and contributions have inspired, influenced, and enriched generations of the City and County of Honolulu. Now, a special congratulations to this year's Outstanding Older Americans Award recipients, starting first with Miss Rose Leong. Your dedication to education is inspiring, and your generosity of spirit is nothing short of amazing. And to Mr. Hugh Keel, or Nash as he's known, an Army veteran. Now, you've helped protect our long-term care residents from human and civil rights abuses, as well as Medicare scams. Now, that's a service that became increasingly valuable during the pandemic. And that's why I, Rick Blangiardi, Mayor of the City and County of Honolulu, proclaim May 2021 to be Older Americans Month. Now, I urge you to join me in recognizing older adults and the people who support them as essential contributors to the strength of our community. Mahalo and aloha.
Aloha, Nash and Rose, Derek Ariyoshi here, County Executive, City and County of Honolulu, Elderly Affairs Division. I want to express my gratitude and appreciation to you, but more importantly, a big congratulations on your award as Honolulu County's Outstanding Older Americans Award nominees. Thank you for all the impactful work that you do in the community, and know as well that you serve to inspire other kupuna and our larger community as well. So Nash, a little familiar with the work and programs that you're involved in with the long-term care ombudsman program. Thank you for serving as a voice and advocate for those individuals in long-term care facilities, and many of those individuals, like you know, that don't have a voice to advocate for themselves. Thank you so much. And Rose, very familiar with the work that you do as far as mentoring and counseling our keiki in the classrooms. So you serve to inspire them, you provide mentorship and counseling to those youth, and know that your time is an investment in their future. Thank you both very much, and a big congratulations and mahalo to the both of you. Thank you.
I volunteer because I enjoy helping other people. It lets me use my skills and experience to, help those who are in need and need help. I'm a licensed nursing home administrator. Recently retired from the financial officer. I'm the financial officer for Tripler Army Medical Center, and I've seen how long-term care goes such a long way to meet the variety of services designed to meet person's health and personal needs. And so consequently, anything I can do to help vulnerable people, I hate to see people who are vulnerable be taken advantage of. And so in any way that I can help and ameliorate some of the problems that happen to the elderly and to the young actually too, I will do. I really hate to see people taken advantage of, so that's why I do it.
Yeah, when you talk about people taking advantage of others, when it comes to Medicare, things like that, you especially stepped up during the pandemic. Can you talk about how your work kind of changed during the pandemic?
Well, basically, as a financial officer at Tripler, I was used to billing all kinds of medical insurance programs, and Medicare particularly, Medicaid particularly. And so with the pandemic, you see, like you see scams the other day about, contact me and we'll get you a COVID test. It'd be $20, et cetera, et cetera. We'll send you the kit. It never happens. There's all kinds of ways the scammers, if there's any way to make money, a scammer will do it. And so basically, because I've been in long-term care, I've been in healthcare administration, I'm familiar with some of the stuff that goes on, and so consequently I can intervene and stop it when it happens. So that's why I do it, particularly with COVID.
Yeah, and I guess my last question, because you're so involved in this, you're hands-on, you see the impact the coronavirus has had on Kupuna. But the fact that you're able to help them during this trying time, what does that mean to you?
It means a great deal to me. I was in a nursing home the other day, talking to an elderly woman. I said, "How are you doing?" She says, "I'm bored. I have not seen my children. I have not seen my friends. I have nothing to do here." And so basically, I said, "Well, I'm here to help you. I'm here to work with you, and let's talk. Let's just talk about whatever we can talk about to make you feel better." And so, so you intervene even in that way, even though you're not doing anything specifically. You're providing comfort and help to these people. And she was smiling when I left. So it was really felt good about that.
So I'm anxiously waiting to go back because this pandemic I just can't stand staying home because my 2 daughters are on the mainland and my grandchildren and my great-granddaughter. So I miss working with the children. And they really grew up fast. I think one of the classes now, they're maybe 3rd graders already. Can't believe it. So my age is showing.
Yeah, so the question is just why do you volunteer? Why service? Why?
Well, I guess I work with children all my life, and I still enjoy them. And I said many of them, I guess they don't get exposed to some of these things. So I try to bring in different stories, and they join in. And, it's such a, I'm so happy when I see them. And when I go home, they all got to give me a hug. And, I just miss them. I love the kids, I guess.
Has that been hard, the pandemic, and not being able to?
Very difficult. And I tried to sneak into the schools, and they said, "Excuse me, you're not allowed in." So it's really sad. I'm just waiting for the time that we can just go, even just to read to them. And I had really great, help with the teachers that helped at all the Head Start classes like that. They were really wonderful too. So we kind of coordinated.
They say educators teach, but what have the kids that you worked with taught you?
Patience. And it's just a joy. They're so happy, to come up, and quiet ones would share. And then I said, every time there's a big hug, goodbye when I go. And that touches my heart. Because I'm a simple person, and that's, I just enjoy working with kids. And I hope I have a couple more good years.
Congratulations! Popo. Congratulations! We're so proud of you. Thank you so much too for all the books that you send us. Olea loves all of them. She made you a special piece of artwork. What is it, baby?
It's a rainbow apple.
A rainbow apple. Why did you make a rainbow apple for Popo?
Because it's so special, because I love her.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute.
We love you, Popo. Congratulations again.
We miss you. Congratulations.
Love you, Popo.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Air hug.
Air hug. Air kiss.
Hello from East Amherst, New York. This is a picture of Ray. He's in Fredonia, New York in school. He couldn't make it home to make the video, but I'm including him anyway. We are just sending our best wishes and congratulations for being honored as an outstanding older American for your work with Ohana 100. I hope that you'll be able to work with the children again in person, because I know that they miss you when you bring so much to their lives. And I know that you miss working there with them, and you obviously have a lot of energy that you need to use. So keeping our fingers crossed that things will return back to normal, and just best wishes and take care. Love you. Bye.
Congratulations, Popo. Congratulations on receiving your award. I don't think there's anyone else in the world that deserves it more than you. Even from when we were children, and you inspired our writing career with 3 Monkeys in a Pot and then the Golden Chopsticks. I just think even from a young age, even I was able to tell how much of an influence and a special person you were, and how big of an impact you've had on me. I can only imagine the influence and impact you've had on other young children. And I thank you for that. And once again, congratulations.
He always helped me stay busy when I was younger by helping like catch little insects for my class, and while we're out for little walks, he would pick up all the acorns and little things to send back to the kids you used to teach in elementary school, and I thought that was so considerate of you. I'm really proud of you, and yeah.
Love you, Popo.
Can't wait to see you soon.
Very soon.
Hello from New York City, Tegan here, sending tremendous congratulations and love to our Popo today. She's always been such a great example of generosity and strength to us. We love you so much, Popo.
Congratulations, Mom.
Congratulations, Rose.
Hi, Mom. It's Jeff and Ann calling you from California. One, wish you congratulations for winning the award. We're very proud of you. We don't know anyone else who deserves it. I know your dedication to the kids. You always talk about how much you enjoy reading to them, getting them books, getting them involved with reading. So we're very proud of you. I know with the COVID, it's been hard because you haven't been able to see the kids and interact with them as much, but hopefully you'll be able to get with the kids a little bit more. So hopefully we'll see you soon. Might be seeing you in July. Congrats again.
Congrats again.
Congratulations, Auntie Rose. We will miss you so much and we miss you. Thank you for all your hard work in our classroom, Nanakila Head Start, and our congratulations from our entire HCAP. You did a wonderful job. Children love you so much. And Auntie Rose, you're the best. Every time you come in the classroom, they're waiting for you. And as soon as you get off the parking lot, kids running up to you and say, Auntie Rose! And missing that part of you is very good with the children. You're so nice. You're there every time you come. You always remind them with their Humpty Dumpty, your favorite. And we love it, Auntie Rose, and the children love you so much. Thank you for all those times that you come and read to the children. They love you and they appreciate you so much, as well as our staff in Nanakila Head Start and the entire HCAP Ohana. Mahalo and congratulations, Auntie Rose, and take care.
Congratulations, Rose. On behalf of the Daniel K. Apopka Family Foundation, Ohana 100, we appreciate you very much for all the work that you've done.
Congratulations, Nash. Thank you so much for all the things that you do for our program. I appreciate your timely response and your participation in all of our meetings. I know that the volunteers are learned a lot from you regarding working in a long-term care facility, especially with your experience as a former administrator. Thank you. Congratulations.
Well, hello, Nash. Congratulations on your award. I'm sure you deserved it. It's a little chilly out here, so I'm going to close off and enjoy Hawaii while you're there. But I got my Hawaii shirt.
Ash Keel, Mr. Mike Barco. Welcome from Wilmington, Delaware, and congratulations on your award for the Outstanding Older Americans for Honolulu County. Well deserved, my man. Remember the days of Basker Brigade? Keep up the good work. As the son of a 92-year-old mother, who I have to take care of because her short-term memory is like 30 seconds, I can totally appreciate what you're trying to do for the senior citizens of the county. Keep up the great work. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Matt, for this great honor. We're so happy to have you as part of our program. I know you're kind of a little uncomfortable with being recognized because you're one of those behind-the-scenes type of workers, but you really do deserve this, and we're so appreciative of all you do, and we hope that you'll stay with our program for many more years to come. So again, congratulations.
Hi, Dad.
Hey, Nash.
Hey, Grandpa. Jason, Sam, and I are so excited to congratulate you on receiving this year's Male Volunteer Award for Honolulu County from the Outstanding Older American Award Committee. I remember as your retirement date approached, you were still considering what you might do in retirement. Evidently, you clearly found something you enjoy, you're good at, and helps others and brings you happiness.
Way to go.
We are so proud. We're so happy for you and proud of you. What an honor and validation of all the work you do helping others. With your experience and knowledge, volunteering for the Long-Term Care Ombudsman Program has been a perfect match. I also know how committed you are to your volunteer work. Do you remember when I told you I was concerned about you returning and resuming your volunteer duties due to COVID?
I do.
You told me that you wanted to and had to get back to do your job. You would have gone back sooner and earlier if you could. You even wanted to volunteer more. You and all the other volunteers are an example of the power of goodness in the world, and your contribution to the community you serve is invaluable. And that is why you were nominated by grateful people to receive this award. As I have told you before, you are my hero, and we cannot be happier for you to receive this validation of your positive impact on others. Congratulations, and we wish we could be there. I also want to thank Kimberly and her coworkers for organizing and arranging this ceremony, and for those who nominated my father for this award. I know he was surprised and very honored. Thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Nash. Love you.
Wow.
Congratulations, Nash, on being an outstanding older American. Meow.
Congratulations to Rose and Ash. What an amazing group of older Americans we celebrate this morning, each of them helping make our communities communities of strength. Now, as we bring our celebration to a close, the Kameki Christian School would like to offer one more song, Aloha Oi. Mahalo once again to the Kameki Christian School. And thank you to Olelo Community Media for producing and airing this program and coordinating with the neighbor islands to get this broadcast to everyone. And thank you, most of all, our watchers, for tuning into this broadcast and helping honor our outstanding honorees. It's been my pleasure to serve as your host and to celebrate these 8 incredible members of our community. Thank you to all of you for tuning in, and aloha till we meet again.